Oh well, what a morning, huh? It is a little bit better than our sleep last night.
It is, yeah. Yes.
So, Codes and I ran out here last night. We're about 120 k's out to sea from Yeppoon on the bunker group. We decided to get a bit of a head start and we came out yesterday. That was a mistake.
It was a bit of a rough ride out. It wasn't the smoothest ride.
No, it's blowing 20 knots out here at the moment. Not what we planned for.
We didn't, but it's okay. Yeah.
It was a really rough night's sleep. We had a southerly turn to a northerly and we just had no protection all night long, and we've come into the sandy flats where there's a lot of bommy reefs around here. So at the moment I'm just running around. I've got the side scan going and the traditional sounder, and we're just looking for bommies. So basically we've got a lot of sand here, and then there'll just be these isolated bommies, and then just a little bit over there's a bit more of a reef patch. So we're going to kind of try to locate these isolated bommies and then just dive them one after another with the bin coder in the water and see what we can come up with. Alright, so you can see here we've marked stack of bommies all the way through here. I don't know, there must be a dozen there or so. So we're in about 10 metres of water, but yeah, we've got good reef structure under us, which is nice. Side scans marking up a lot of big shadows, which means these bommies are quite high off the sand. So yeah, we're going to suit up, jump in the water and get going. What do you reckon, Codes?
Yeah, keen.
Let's do it.
It looks really clear.
It is nice, huh?
Yeah.
Fish life today is absolutely amazing. Massive big schools of barracuda and batfish, sturgeons everywhere, but on this dive I only managed to attract a few small spangled emperor, which are not my target species. These large plate coral bommies are quite common on the Great Barrier Reef, and they are always worthwhile checking underneath. It can be challenging hunting in water that's this clear, although this coral trout looks like he's going to swim straight by me. So we've spotted these cobia from the surface, and Cody decides she's going to make a dive for them. Oh boy, that must have frustrated her.
How on earth did you miss that? It's right in front of you.
Luckily, it's not long before we come across 3 more. Now's her chance. Luckily, I've managed to shoot one, although it's a terrible gut shot. I'm worried I might lose it. So what happened there, Katie?
Very, very sad, wasn't it?
That was
He was like half a metre in front of me and I missed him.
that was pretty funny. Never shot a cobia before.
I know, I think I got a little bit too excited.
I feel like you could have just stabbed him with a knife. All right, well, that's a nice little double there for the morning. Decent cobia and a good sized common trout, actually. Look at the colours on him. He is so cool. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, Codes missed a shot on this guy, and lucky he came back through past me, and I put a pretty average shot into his guts actually, but managed to secure him. So yeah, 2 really good fish to start the day with. There's a small patch just in front of the boat here. There's a big patch in front of the boat, and then all down to the right, like most of it's to the right and behind. We're still encountering an abundance of fish life, although it's few and far between our target species. I've managed to sneak up right behind this coral trout. And I cannot believe I missed that shot. Making a bit of a move now. It was a bit dead over on the other side there. The visibility was really good, which made the coral trout fairly flighty, but there just wasn't many around either. So it seemed a little bit quiet over that side, so we're going to move. We're cutting across the sand flats now to another reef. Oh no. What is Cody going to say if I shoot another cobia today? I think I'm just going to let this guy swim on. Although this school of mangrove jacks and red emperor look a lot more enticing.
Hey guys, so I've been boating for the last probably hour at the moment, and Ben's in the water. He's just found a really good red spot and also some mangrove jacks. So
find the red bait and find the red emperor. This rock really proves that to be true. There are reds everywhere. The red bait is so thick, I can't even see through it. I need to use my gun to clear a path. I'm checking the other side of this cave because it looked like all of the fish were over there. The reds all look too small, but there's one good sized mangrove jack. Alright, I'm going again because I didn't see him leave. That red emperor looks like he could be legal, but I've just spotted the mangrove jack.
He's actually got one up in a cave at the moment, and he's just trying. He's having a bit of a recovery breath to go back down and grab him. He's just told me to stay close. There he goes. So hopefully he'll come back up with a jack.
Wow, that gave me a fright. Now these sharks are fairly harmless, but I don't want him in the cave at the same time I am.
Ben's down in the water at the moment. He's just shot a mangrove jack and told me to stay close by. He's got it caught up in a rock. So, how did you go? Do you get him? Okay, I can see both of his hands, so he probably does not have the jack. He said it was quite deep in the cave, so we'll see if he can get this one out.
Coming home with the Seakeeper rides on makes a massive difference. You can really see the difference when I turn them off here. These boats have a 24-degree dead rise, so they really benefit from a set of trim tabs. And what's better? An automatic set of trim tabs. Not only does it take the rock and roll out of the boat, but it also keeps the nose down, nice and steady. I couldn't recommend them any higher. Oh, well, that was a bit of a disaster of a trip.
It was. It was a tricky one. Like yesterday, really rough weather. I shot a trout that we didn't even get on footage, and nothing came of that one. So, and then today, better day, really, really good weather. Super clear water that made the fish really flighty, which was a bit trickier. And I just had really bad shots.
Yeah, look, we got a bit hard done by with the weatherman this time. Today was meant to be a glass out and it's still, I think, 15 knots. We've managed to get some protection behind the reefs and islands, which has been lucky. We have got a few fish. I don't really want to see another mangrove jack for a very long time after that. That was... yeah, wait until you see the footage. That was an absolute waste of time. But pretty funny, to be honest. I think it was. It should definitely go in the bloopers reel.
It should, definitely.
But anyway, we got like a 2-hour steam home, and we're just gonna send it. Let's go.